Okay, really good EVP session. I got 4 EVPs. Uh, one of them I'm gonna need your help with because it says something your mother, and I can't understand it. The first one is Chet, the guy I call Chet or Mr. Smooth. Um, he says, "Get over it," in his laid back, swanky voice that he always gives me. Uh, uh, this is like I've gotten a lot of EVPs from him, and he always talks in the same voice, real laid back, and that's why I call him Mr. Smooth. But this is him. Yeah. I'm trying, Chet. The next one is something about my mother. They said something your mother, um, and I didn't understand it. So I'm going to need your help with it if you could, please.
Heard that.
And I'd say I heard that. So something your mother. I don't know. They have mentioned my mother before. My mother died when I was 15, and they've given me her name, and they've told me that in an indirect way that she's not buried near me. She's in Houston. I'm in Tennessee. I went out and in the video down a little ways. It's called EVP. Where's your mother? I was telling them that I was sad that they had been forgotten, or had they been forgotten, and they told me, "Well, where's your mother?" Like I'm not sitting at my mother's grave either. But that also kind of reinforces my um, theory that there may be some graves around here that people that were buried over the last couple of centuries, and the graves have been grown over, and the people have left, have moved away, and those graves are forgotten. That's a real possibility. And this winter, when it gets really good and cold, and the snakes are underground, and there's no, wasps and bugs and all that, I'm gonna go walking around the woods in my house, looking on the ground and see if I can find any kind of artifacts, any kind of large pieces of concrete, um, any soft spots in the earth, any personal effects, anything that might tell me, hey, there was somebody was buried here, or there were people out in this spot at one point, and I'm going to see what I can turn up. Now, my third EVP here doesn't make any sense, like not most of them, but a lot of them don't make any sense. And it may not make sense now, but it may make sense later down the line. That's why it's real important that you preserve everything, keep everything. Because all the little bits and pieces that I've gotten down the line from like a year and a half ago when I got them, I was like, what the hell does that mean? And then a year and a half later, bam, I get an EVP that puts together with that piece, and now it fits. So it's real important that you save everything if you can. Um, it says it's there if you grab it. I don't know what they're talking about, but that's what they say. It's there if you grab it. I've got one of my sister-in-law saying, "Don't take that from me," and then I have another one of her saying, "You can't have it." So there's two separate EVPs that are referring to a third-party object, it, whatever it is, and now they just said it's there if you grab it. So I'll let you listen to that one. If I can find it. There it is. It's there if you got it. It's a little boy. That's a little boy. Um, I don't know what it is, but I'm really curious now. And again, they reference my mother. They say, "Where's your mom?" Um, if they're referring to my mom, they might be referring to a little boy. Might be asking a little boy, "Where's your mom?" Because remember, there's a spirit of a little boy running around my house. He's very upset and always looking for his mother. Where's your mom? That sounds like my sister-in-law. So that could be my sister-in-law talking to the little boy, asking him, "Where's your mom?" because he's doing that a lot. I think that makes a lot more sense than them talking about my mom. I think it's somebody asking the little boy, "Where's your mom?" Because we just heard the little boy say, "It's there if you grab it," and then someone's saying, "Where's your mom?" That goes together a lot better than mine. So anyway, those are some pretty good EVPs, and it's some pretty good evidence that things are really active around my house right now. And tonight's going to be very interesting. I'll talk to you later.